What's good, everybody? Once again, it's your boy, the Blakhippie, and this is going to be a good one. So, today's topic is magnify. So, today's word is magnify. And the reason why today's word is magnify is sometimes we overlook our positive things we've overcome, things that excuse the cell phone. Sometimes we overlook things that we have accomplished, things that we've done in life, or things that we've overcome in life sometimes. And life always becomes what you focus on. If you focus on the failures, if you focus on the negativity, if you focus on the things that aren't happening, then that's what you're going to live in. But if you focus on the positive, on the good, and the things that are happening, and the movements that you are making, those things will come true. Those things will be more prevalent in your life because that's what you're focused on. You know, you have to learn how to magnify the good in yourself. You got to learn how to magnify the good in your situation. You have to learn how to magnify things that you overlook, even the littlest things, you know what I mean? The everyday things, the everyday accomplishments that you may overlook, or you may be living by worldly standards or worldly understandings or worldly gratifications, and it doesn't do you any justice because you're so focused on what's not happening or what's not in front of you. Sometimes things are happening and you don't even know that they're happening. And you don't allow them to happen because you're too focused on what isn't happening. I'm going to try to add this in at some point in my feed, or try to get this information in or whatever, or put a link somewhere up here to this feed that I was watching earlier today. And I believe it was from Pastor Stephen. I believe his name is Pastor Stephen. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Let me see. Pastor, let's see. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to try to add this in a link somewhere. But it's Pastor Stephen from the Evolution Church. And I'm not on my page to preach anything, but I'm saying this because this word inspired me to share this with people who are like-minded, who are going through some of the similar things that I may be going through. You know, you may be having a hard time with your relationship. You may be having a hard time with your relationship with your parents, your friends, even getting into new relationships. You're wondering why people aren't sticking around, why, you know, people aren't really attracting to you the way that you want to them attract to you. And like he was saying in his seminar, he was saying how you have to magnify the good in yourself and focus on those things, because those things will manifest into your everyday life. And I had to sit back and think about, wow, like how many times have, you know, I've been stuck on, like, again, why people don't like me, why certain people don't support me, why people do this, why people do that, all these whys, instead of they do support me, they do love what I do, they do care what I do. And it's not, you know, sometimes in social media, in the world, it'll make you feel like people don't support you because they don't click like, they don't click subscribe, or they're not saying the things that you want to hear for you to have the full benefit of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. And it's not that they don't care, it's not that they don't support, just people care and support in different ways and different manners. Not everybody's into social media. Not everybody cares about liking. Sometimes people just watch your feed and move on to the next one. Not saying that they don't care or they don't appreciate what you're doing, but everyone is different in their way of doing things and how they view things and how they act and react to things. So you got to understand that you have to amplify what's good, you know what I mean? And you got to run with that and be happy with it. And at the end of the day, you have to have a purpose in what you're putting out and what you're putting up. You know, everything that you share doesn't always mean it serves a purpose. Sometimes what you share is just entertainment to some people. Sometimes it doesn't fill a void for certain people. Sometimes it's not interesting enough for people to sit there and look at it like you really want them to. And like I said, I'm going to put this link somewhere in this video so you yourself can go see what I was talking about. I'm not saying that I'm trying to promote this man's page, but what I want you to understand is that what he was talking about made so much sense to me and the type of thing that I'm trying to do. Like I said, when it comes to my clothing, which is, you know, so many other things and so many other businesses that I have going for myself, I realize not everybody's going to like everything that you do. And you have to be okay with that. You know, I was having a conversation with friends or whatever, and we were just talking about you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's where your true growth comes from, is when you're comfortable in being uncomfortable, because not everything is going to feel good to you. It's not going to taste good. It's not going to, you know, it's not going to vibe with you the right way, but there's a growth there. And it all depends on what you focus on in that situation. If you allow the situation to give you a negative feeling about it, then remove yourself from it. Don't hold on to it. Move away from it. Take whatever you can take from it and move forward. Don't hold on to the negativity. Learn to move forward and be happy in what you get. If, you know, people don't like what you're putting out today, hey, they may like it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Today's not the only day for your greatness to be seen or for your greatness to be shared. There's many ways and times that we overlook things because we're going by what the world says is how we should go about life. And that's not always true in every situation. Sometimes you just have to know who you are and be happy with who you are and magnify those things, and the world will appreciate you for who you are. And it takes time to learn this. It takes time to get to this place in life where you understand that, you know, when you have that understanding, it's not going to come overnight. You're not going to get it right away. As much as we want to make it seem like we're perfect and we got everything together on the surface level, because again, we want to be appreciated, we want to fit in, we want to feel a part of everything that's going on, or we want to feel a part of the popular crowd. And sometimes you're not meant to be in that crowd. Sometimes you're meant to be different from them. Sometimes you're not supposed to fit in. And for you to focus on trying to fit in and being a part of what everyone else is doing is taking away from your purpose and your greatness and your likeness. And we have to get to a point in life where we understand that our lives aren't meant to just be with everyone else or be the same as everyone else's. Yes, there are things we may agree on. Yes, there are things we may do the same in similar aspects, but we all have different ways on how we view things. Our energy, our hearts, our minds, our actions in the situations may be different from someone else's. So again, magnify things that are good for you, things that make you happy, things that make you feel great, things that inspire you, things that make you want to move forward, things that make you want to have a better business, things that make you want to be a better person, a better father, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a leader, whatever it may be that you want in life. You have to focus on those things. Magnify it. Make it big. Make it known. But do it with a purpose, with love, with care, and just giving truth to who you are in yourself. As again, like I said, the word of the day is magnify. So please, magnify who you are to the world. And with that being said, peace.